KB, what's going on, bro? Thank you for the good luck. This is actually like a second stream now.
CES isn't just about what's next. It's about what's possible. And when technology and humanity intersect, the answer is
Welcome
anything. That's because tech doesn't just solve challenges. It transforms them into opportunities. It helps us move smarter, live
Plushy.
healthier,
What's going on, bro?
and experience the world in ways we never thought possible. We are not just here for a tech event. We're here to connect, to solve, to discover
NVIDIA source.
together. Tech isn't just advancing, it's uniting. Bringing us closer to
The
an
quality
autonomous
is amazing,
future.
honestly.
Connecting us to
8K.
better care. Making life more connected, more dynamic,
Yeah, they can do
and
that.
more human. Today's challenges demand bold solutions, and CES is where they start to take shape. Breakthroughs in sustainability, advancements to help feed our growing world. This week isn't just a stage for breakthroughs, it's the spark for discovery. Every screen, every pixel, every part of the tech you will see here showcases the extraordinary potential of human ingenuity meeting technological power. Now we begin this celebration of what connects us.
Oh my God,
as the power to
90,000
solve our
watching.
greatest challenges
Damn.
and offers endless possibilities we're yet to discover. Right here, right now, the world is watching. So let's dive in.
Let's dive in. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CES 2025. I'm Gary Shapiro, CEO and Vice Chairman of the Consumer Technology Association, the producer of CES, and I am so thrilled to kick off this show with a keynote by one of the most consequential companies in the world. NVIDIA exemplifies the cutting-edge innovation we celebrate at CES. And founder and CEO Jansen Huang is a true visionary, demonstrating the power of ideas, technology, and conviction to drive innovation and reshape our industry and our society. I always like to say that if I'd listened a little bit more closely the last time Jansen spoke at a CTA event, I could have retired already. But over the past 3 decades, he has established NVIDIA as a force
Sergio, what's
driving
going on,
change
bro?
across the globe in industries ranging from healthcare to automotive.
That's Lolo's
and
favorite game.
entertainment. Today, NVIDIA is pioneering breakthroughs in AI and accelerated computing that touch nearly every person and every business.
I
Thanks to
agree,
his
Sergio.
leadership,
I agree, bro.
NVIDIA's innovations enable advanced chatbots, robots, software-defined vehicles, huge virtual worlds, hyper-synchronized factory floors, and so much more. Huang has been named the world's best CEO by Fortune and The Economist, as well as one of Time Magazine's 100 most influential people in the world. But you know, the fact is, like for all of us in this room, our success and his success
I
was
agree,
not
Sergio.
preordained.
How you been, bro? Long time no see.
Jansen
How you been?
started out working at a Denny's as a dishwasher and a busboy, so be nice to them in the future. And he said that the lessons he's learned there, the value of hard work, humility, and hospitality,
bro.
are what helped him keep the faith and persevere through some of NVIDIA's early challenges. In just a few minutes, we'll hear from NVIDIA founder and CEO Jansen Huang on his unwavering vision of the future and where we're headed next. Stay tuned and have a great CES.
Been busy with work and personal stuff. You, bro? I'm doing good, bro. Thank you for asking. You guys still together? So tell me, Sergio, did you sell your GPU again? Like on every generation release? Of course, happily married, but she's AFK this month, so game time. Oh, I gotcha. Are you still PUBGing, bro? Nice, nice. As long as you're playing on 2K, you're good. You're really good. Until somehow you upgrade your monitor, then you upgrade your GPU. If needed, of course. And you still Fortniting with children? No, I don't play with kids, bro. Wait, are you a children, Lolo?
No. I'm 2 years older than you.
I know. Might upgrade this gen, let's see. I might pass, to be honest. I might pass.
Oh,
Honestly.
really?
Yeah. Just trying to put some gas on fire recently, that's why I was saying different things. You know, I like to troll sometimes.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
There we go. So, contained here and control methods. I don't want to read this. The presentation contains several sequences of quickly flashing lights that may cause discomfort and or affect guests. Was between two fluorescent stars. Oh, you have an OLED. Yeah, minimum is 12, I would say. For 4K. Minimum. Because when I run some games on 4K on my OLED, but just for testing, man, not even Wukong is using more than 12 on 4K. That's weird. I thought might use 16, 17. I have 4090 by the way. But let's hope they're gonna upgrade the HDMI ports this generation and upgrade the display port as well. You know, bro, I'm doing also a lot of videos editing, so yeah, I needed that. Editing time got reduced about 250% from the 2080 Ti. Woo! What is this?
This is how intelligence is made.
Oh, AI? Let's go.
A new kind of factory. Generator of tokens. The building blocks of AI. Tokens have opened a new frontier, the first step into an extraordinary world, where endless possibilities are born. Tokens transform words into knowledge and breathe life into images. They turn ideas into videos and help us safely navigate any environment.
Wow.
Tokens teach robots to move like the masters. Inspire new ways to celebrate our victories.
A martini, please.
Only light up.
Thank you, Adam.
And give us peace of mind when we need
One
it
shot.
most.
Hi, Maroka. Hi, Anna. It's good to see you again.
Hi, Emma. We're gonna take your blood sample today, okay?
Don't worry, I'm gonna be here the whole time.
They bring meaning to numbers to help us better understand the world around us. Predict the dangers that surround us. And find cures for the threats within us.
Not on stream, Rhino. Not on stream.
Tokens can bring our visions to life. And restore what we've lost.
Zachary, I got my voice back, buddy.
They help us move forward. One small step at a time. And one giant leap. Together.
Together. We are one. Fuck off.
And here is where it all begins.
Welcome to the stage, NVIDIA founder and CEO, Jansen Huang.
With his old black goddamn leather jacket. Yes! Oh, damn. Oh no, I think he changed it.
Welcome to CES!
Finally, he changed it, guys.
Are you excited to be in Las Vegas?
Do you like my
It's so
jacket?
much worse.
I know, right?
I thought I'd go the other way from Gary Shapiro.
Ha ha ha. So
I'm
funny.
in Las Vegas after all. If this doesn't work out, if all of you object, well, just get used to it. I really think you have to let this sink in.
No, then you're
In
just talking
another
about the new
hour or
jacket.
so, you're going to feel good about it.
Oh yeah, he's talking about the new jacket.
Well, welcome to NVIDIA. In fact, you're inside NVIDIA's digital twin. And we're going to take you to NVIDIA. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NVIDIA. You're inside our digital twin.
That felt real, right?
Everything here is generated by AI.
2 shots!
Except for the echo.
Second shot!
It has been an extraordinary journey, extraordinary year. And it started in 1993.
Ready, go!
With NV1, we wanted to build computers that can do things that normal computers couldn't. And NV1 made it possible to have a game console in your PC. Our programming architecture was called UDA, missing the letter C until a little while later, but UDA, Unified Device Architecture. And the first developer for UDA and the first application that ever worked on UDA was Sega's Virtual Fighter. 6 years later, we invented, in 1999, the programmable GPU. And it started 20 plus years of incredible advance in this incredible processor called the GPU. It made modern computer graphics possible. And now, 30 years later, Sega's Virtual Fighter is completely cinematic. This is the new Virtual Fighter project that's coming. I just can't wait. Absolutely incredible. 6 years after that, 6 years after 1999, we invented CUDA so that we could explain or express the programmability of our GPUs to a rich set of algorithms that could benefit from it. CUDA initially was difficult to explain, and it took years, in fact. It took approximately 6 years. Somehow, 6 years later or so, 2012, Alex Karshevsky, Ilya Sutskever, and Jeff Hinton discovered CUDA, used it to process AlexNet, and the rest of it is history. AI has been advancing at an incredible pace since.
Third shot.
Started
with
fourth
one.
Perception AI. We now can understand images and words and sounds. To generative AI, we can generate images and text and sounds. And now, agentic AI. AIs that can perceive,
sixth,
reason, plan, and act. And then the next phase, some of which we'll talk about tonight, physical AI, 2012.
7.
Now, magically, 2018, something happened that was pretty incredible. Google's Transformer was released as BERT, and the world of AI really took off.
Oh my God, we don't care.
As you know,
8.
completely changed the landscape for artificial intelligence. In fact, it completely changed the landscape for computing altogether. We recognized properly that AI was not just
9.
a new application with a new business opportunity, but AI, more importantly,
10.
machine learning enabled by transformers, was going to fundamentally change how computing works. And today, computing is revolutionized in every single layer, from hand coding, instructions that run on CPUs to create software tools that humans use. We now have machine learning.
Oh, they're getting rid of the
that
CPU.
creates and optimizes neural networks.
We'll see.
That processes on GPUs.
Look at the
and creates artificial intelligence. Every single layer of the technology stack has been completely changed. An incredible transformation in just 12 years. Well, we can now understand information of just about any modality. Surely you've seen text and images and sounds and things like that. But not only can we understand those, we can understand amino acids, we can understand physics. We understand them, we can translate them, and generate them. The applications are just completely endless. In fact, almost any AI application that you see out there,
right now,
what modality is the input that it learned from? What modality of information did it translate to? And what modality of information is it generating? If you ask these three fundamental questions, just about every single application could be inferred. And so when you see application after applications that are AI-driven, AI-native,
13.
At the core of it, this fundamental concept is there. Machine learning has changed how every application is going to be built, how computing will be done, and the possibilities beyond. Well, GPUs, GeForce, in a lot of ways, all of this with AI is the house that GeForce built. GeForce enabled AI to reach the masses. And now,
17.
AI is coming home to GeForce.
34.
There are so many things that you can't
That's
do
why I'm wiping them down.
without AI.
Which one?
Let me show
15.
you some of it now.
Where?
Oh my god. I'm gonna get drunk soon. Let's see what they did.
RTX Blackwell.
Oh my god. No way. Next generation graphics. The LSS4? What do they mean? What does they mean by the LSS4? RTX neural material? Wow.
Full ray tracing. Wow. Whoa.
The crispness, oh my god.
Yeah. Whoa.
That was real-time computer graphics.
Real time?
Yeah, like,
No computer graphics researcher, no computer scientist would have told you that it is possible for us to ray trace every single pixel at this point. Ray tracing is a simulation of light. The amount of geometry that you saw was absolutely insane. It would have been impossible without artificial intelligence. There are two fundamental things that we did.
Does artificial intelligence
We used,
count?
of course, programmable shading and ray traced acceleration to produce incredibly beautiful pixels. But then we have artificial intelligence
be
conditioned.
It's already
by that
ray tracing enabled in that game right now. But they might do it, actually.
Not only is it able to generate other pixels spatially, because it's aware of what the colors should be, it has been trained on a supercomputer back in NVIDIA, and so the neural network that's running on the GPU can infer and predict the pixels that we did not render. Not only can we do that, it's called DLSS. The latest generation of DLSS also generates beyond frames. It can predict the future, generating 3 additional frames for every frame that we calculate. What you saw,
that's what you have on
we just
PlayStation.
said 4 frames of what you saw,
but it's a very bad
because
old
we're going to render 1 frame and generate
model
3.
On PlayStation 5.
If I said 4 frames
from
at
AMD.
full HD, 4K,
He's explaining
that's
it.
33 million pixels or so. Out of that 33 million pixels, we computed only 2.
What?
It is an absolute miracle. that we can computationally using programmable shaders and
Is it really a
ray-traced
miracle?
ray tracing engine,
No.
to compute 2 million pixels
It's a video game.
and have AI predict all of the other 33. And as a result, we're able to render at incredibly high performance because AI does a lot less computation. It takes, of course, an enormous amount of training to produce that, but once you train it, the generation is extremely efficient. So this is one of the incredible capabilities of artificial
because of this
intelligence,
feature,
and that's why there's so many amazing things that are happening.
You
we
can pause
use
it, Sid.
GeForce
Yeah, I can pause it,
to
but-
enable artificial intelligence,
I?
and now
No, I
artificial
can't.
Okay, if
intelligence
you
No, I
pause
can't.
it.
I can't.
revolutionizing GeForce.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay, yes, I can. So, because of this feature, guys, so many game makers are so goddamn lazy to optimize their games, because back in the day with the 2080 Ti, we were able to play games 4K native, 60 to 100 FPS. But now, even with the 4090, or let's go even one generation back with the 3080 Ti or 3090, you can't reach that FPS anymore. Why? Because of these features. They're gonna push you, give you fake frames until you reach 100, 120, 140. It's not true frames.
Yeah.
Everyone, today we're announcing our next generation, the RTX Blackwell family. Let's take a look.
Okay. Let's.
Who's behind the scene over there? What are they doing? Oh, she's handing him the GPU. Guess the price. For 5090? Might be 1900.
2000.
We might be. Oh my god. It might have 30 to 40% extra performance.
Here it is,
Whoa.
our brand new GeForce RTX
Sid's drooling.
50 series Blackwell architecture. The GPU is just a beast. 92 billion transistors, 4,000 TOPS, 4 petaflops of AI, 3 times higher than the last generation Ada. And we need all of it to generate those pixels that I showed you. 380 ray tracing teraflops so that we could, for the pixels that we have to compute the most beautiful image you possibly can. And of course, 125 shader teraflops. There's actually a concurrent shader teraflops as well as an integer unit of equal performance. So 2 dual shaders. One is for floating point, one is for integer. G7 memory from Micron, 1.8 terabytes per second, twice the performance of our last generation. And we now have the ability to intermix AI workloads with computer graphics workloads. And one of the amazing things about this generation is the programmable shader is also able to now process neural networks. So the shader is able to carry these neural networks, and as a result, we invented neural texture compression and neural material shading. As a result of that, you get these amazingly beautiful images
Sergio.
that are only possible because we use AIs to learn the texture, learn the compression algorithm, and as a result, get extraordinary results. Okay, so this is the brand new RTX Blackwell 5090.
Can I have
5090.
This is RTX 4090. I know many of you have one.
Shut up.
I know it. Look, it's $1,599.
Wait,
It
hold
is
on.
one of the
Stop
best
fucking
investments you
making
could
them.
possibly make. For $1,599, you bring it home to your $10,000 PC entertainment command center. Isn't that right?
What?
Don't tell me that's not true. Don't be ashamed.
10.
Yeah, there's people. Yeah, there's a lot
It's
of people.
liquid cooled, fancy lights all over it. You lock it when you leave.
I don't.
It's the modern home theater. It makes perfect sense. And now for $1,500 and $15.99, you get to upgrade that and turbocharge the living daylights out of it. Well, now with the Blackwell family, RTX 5070, 4090 performance
What?
at $549.
No fucking way.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah.
You lie.
MIB is gonna
You
increase the fucking
lie.
price.
Impossible without artificial intelligence. Impossible without the 4 teraops of AI tensor cores. Impossible
then I'll
without
just
the
get one of
G7
those.
memories. Okay, so
Wait.
5070, 4090 performance, $549, and here's the whole family. Starting from 5070 all the way up to 5090.
Oh.
5090, twice the performance of a 4090.
So twice the price.
Starting, of course, we're producing
2000.
at very
Yep.
large scale, availability starting January. Well, it is incredible, but we managed to put these in gigantic performance GPUs
I agree,
into
Sergio.
a laptop. This is a 5070 laptop. For $1299, this 5070 laptop has a 4090 performance. I think there's one here somewhere.
No, that's not real.
Let
Impossible.
me show you this. This is look at this thing. Here,
Look at this thing. You know what I mean?
There's only so many pockets. Ladies and gentlemen, Janine Paul. So can you imagine? You got this incredible graphics card here, Blackwell. We're going to shrink it and put it in there. Does that make any
Yeah,
sense?
how? Exactly.
Well, you can't do that without artificial
loses
intelligence.
30
And the
to
reason for
40%
that is
of
because
its
we're
power.
generating
Artificial intelligence,
most
my
of the
ass.
pixels using our tensor cores. So we ray trace
off.
only the pixels we need, and we generate using artificial intelligence all of the other pixels we have. As a result, the amount of the energy efficiency is just off the charts.
I'll just
The
get the
future of
5080.
computer graphics is neural rendering, the fusion of artificial intelligence and computer graphics. And what's really amazing
Sound fair? Save
is,
$600.
oh, here we go. Thank you. This is a surprisingly kinetic keynote. And what's really amazing is the family of GPUs we're going to put in here. And so the 5090 will fit into a laptop, a thin laptop. That last laptop was 14.9 millimeters. You got a 5080, 5070 Ti, and 5070. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, the RTX Blackwell family. Well, GeForce brought AI to the world, democratized AI. Now AI has come back and
Oh my
revolutionized
God, so many.
GeForce. Let's talk
24
about
at least.
artificial intelligence. Let's go to somewhere else at NVIDIA.
All right, Tom.
This is literally our office. This is literally NVIDIA's headquarters.
Literally.
Okay, so let's talk about AI. The industry is chasing and racing to scale artificial intelligence. And the scaling law is a powerful model. It's an empirical law that has been observed and demonstrated by researchers and industry over several generations. And the scaling law says that the more data you have, the training data that you have, the larger model that you have, and the more compute that you apply to it, therefore, the more effective or the more capable your model will become. And so the scaling law continues. What's really amazing is that now we're moving towards, of course, and the internet is producing about twice the amount of data every single year as it did last year. I think in the next couple of years, humanity will produce more data than all of humanity has ever produced since the beginning. And so we're still producing a gigantic amount of data, and it's becoming multimodal. Video and images and sound, all of that data could be used to train the fundamental knowledge, the foundational knowledge of an AI. But there are, in fact, two other
Oh my God,
scaling
Rhino.
laws that has now emerged. And it's somewhat intuitive. The second scaling law is post-training scaling law. Post-training scaling law
Go,
uses
Braf.
technologies, techniques like reinforcement learning, human
Well,
feedback.
shit.
Basically, the AI produces and generates answers
Bye, Rhino.
based on a human query. The human
great
then,
time.
of course, gives it feedback.
Have a great time.
It's much more complicated than that, but that reinforcement learning system with a fair number of very high-quality prompts
I agree too,
causes
Sergio,
the
yeah.
AI to
It's going to be
refine
between
its
20 and
skills.
30%,
It could
which is nothing.
fine-tune its skills for particular domains. It could be better at solving math problems, better at reasoning, so on and so forth. And so it's essentially like having a mentor or having a coach give you feedback after you're done going to school. And so you get tests, you get feedback, you improve yourself. We also have reinforcement learning AI feedback, and we have synthetic data generation. These techniques are rather akin to, if you will, self-practice. You know the answer
I
to
want
a
them to
particular
start talking
problem,
about DLSS4
and,
more
you continue to try it until you get it
and
right.
explain the features.
And so an AI could be presented with a very complicated and a difficult problem that is verifiable functionally, and it has an answer that we understand. Maybe
Pause it.
proving
Let's
a
just
theorem,
talk.
Maybe
Just
solving
pause it.
solving a geometry problem.
Let it
And
build
so
up a
these
buffer.
problems would cause the AI to
can
produce answers,
mute it,
and using
but-
reinforcement learning, you would learn how to
Here,
improve
I can
itself.
reduce the volume.
That's
Put
called
the
post-training.
CC on.
Post-training requires an enormous amount
There's
of
no CC
computation,
enabled.
but the end result
Are you sure?
produces
Yeah,
incredible
it's
models.
live.
We now have a third scaling
Sometimes
law.
there's CC.
And this third scaling law has to do with what's called test time scaling. Test time scaling is basically when you're being used. When
He's
you're
talking
using
about
the
other
AI,
NVIDIA products or
the AI
softwares.
has the ability to now apply a different resource allocation. Instead of improving its parameters, now it's focused on
CC was
deciding
grayed out.
how
Yeah,
much
yeah, it's not enabled
computation
because
to
this is,
use to produce
they are
the
streaming it on
answers,
4K.
It wants to produce. Reasoning is a way of thinking about this. Long thinking is a way to think about this. Instead of a direct inference or one-shot answer, you
So
might
they increased the
reason about it.
price of the
You might break
5090
down
over the
problems into
4090 by
multiple steps.
25%.
You might generate multiple
$400.
ideas, evaluate. Your AI system would evaluate which one of the ideas that you generated was the best one.
But that does not make any
It solves
sense.
the problem step by step.
It
so
should
on and so
at
forth.
least
And
50 to
so now
60%
test-time
extra
scaling
performance
has proven to be incredibly effective.
regarding to the price
You're
because we are
watching
used to
this sequence
generation to
of
generation,
technology
same
and
card,
all of these
usually
scaling laws
30% with the same
emerge.
price,
We
right?
see incredible achievements from ChatGPT to O1 to O3, and now Gemini Pro. All of these systems are going through this journey step by step by step of pre-training to post-training.
Thought it was your stream that was clear,
Test-time
not
scaling.
theirs.
The amount of computation that we need.
I'm watching it on
is
4K and
incredible.
restreaming it on
And we would
2K,
like,
so
in
it's
fact,
gonna downscale
we
with
would like, in
much
fact,
crispness.
that society has the ability to scale the amount of computation to produce
I just sent you
more
something
and
with really
more
good
novel
graphics.
and better intelligence.
I just sent you something
Intelligence,
with
of
really
course,
good
is the most
graphics.
valuable asset that we have, and it
You
can
too,
be
Rhino.
applied to solve a lot of very challenging problems. And so, scaling law. It's driving enormous demand for NVIDIA computing. It's driving an enormous demand for this incredible chip we call Blackwell. Let's take a look at Blackwell. Well, Blackwell is in full production. It is incredible what it looks like. So first of all, there's some, every single cloud service provider now has systems up and running. We have systems here from about 15 computer makers. It's being made about 200 different SKUs, 200 different configurations. Liquid-cooled, air-cooled, x86, NVIDIA Grace CPU versions, NVLink 36 by 2, NVLink 72 by 1, whole bunch of different types of systems so that we can accommodate just about every single data center in the world. Well, these systems are being currently manufactured in some 45 factories. It tells you how pervasive artificial intelligence is and how much the industry is jumping onto artificial intelligence in this new computing model. Well, the reason why we're driving it so hard is because we need a lot more computation. And it's very clear
He still
very
not,
clear
he does
that-
not want to explain that,
that,
because after he explain everything and show the graphs, everybody's gonna leave
Janine?
Why?
because not everyone is here for that.
You know, it's hard to tell. You don't ever want to reach your hands into a dark place.
Neo, what's going on,
Is
Neo?
this a good idea?
I highly doubt that's real leather. Highly doubt.
Oh, look at his Captain America shield. Look at the pose.
Oh my god.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait for what?
I thought I was worthy.
Nice one. Oh my God, nobody
Wow.
laughed.
Apparently,
Fucking
Yonir didn't think I was
dad.
worthy.
Fucking
All right.
joke.
This is my show and tell. This is a show and tell. So, this NVLink system, this right here, this NVLink system, this is GB200 NVLink 72. It is 1.5 tons, 600,000 parts, approximately equal to 20 cars.
Captain Taiwan.
120 kilowatts.
It's gone. He's gone.
It has a spine behind it that connects all of these GPU together. 2 miles of copper cable.
Oh shit!
5,000
What did you
cables.
do, Sergio?
It's being manufactured in 45 factories.
What the
We build
fuck,
them,
bro? What did you drink?
We liquid cool them, we test them, we disassemble them, ship them in parts to the data centers because it's 1.5 tons. We reassemble it outside the data centers, and the manufacturing is insane. But the goal of all of this is because the scaling laws are driving computing so hard that
my God,
this
Neo.
level of computation, Blackwell over our last generation,
We're just
improves the
passing the time
performance
until he
per
starts
watt
showing us the
by a
graphs
factor of
and
4.
comparisons.
Neo, I see what you
and-
did
Per
there.
watt
They
by a
keep
factor
talking
of 4,
about the
performance-
features.
Performance per dollar by a factor of 3. That basically says that in one generation, we reduce the cost of training these models by a factor of 3. Or if you want to increase the size of
even
your
know what the
model
fuck
by a
he's
factor of
talking
3,
about.
it's about the same
Nobody
cost.
knows.
But the
Nobody's
important thing is
interested.
this.
Maybe
These are
10%,
generating
5%.
tokens that are being used by all of us when we use ChatGPT or when we use Gemini, use our phones in the future. Just about all of these applications are going to be consuming these AI tokens. And these AI tokens are being generated by these systems. And every single data center is limited by power. And so if the perf per watt of Blackwell is 4 times our last
So they are
generation,
providing the data centers for...
then the revenue that could be generated,
companies,
the
I
amount
guess,
of business that
and-
can be generated in the data center is increased by a factor of 4. And so these AI factory systems really are factories today.
Yeah, Tom.
Now, the goal of all of this
100%.
is
Yep.
so that we can create one giant chip. The amount of computation we need is really quite incredible. And this is basically one giant chip. If we would have had to build a chip, here we go. Sorry, guys. You see that? That's cool. Look at that. Disco lights in here.
Yeah, also on your jacket, bro.
If we had to build this as one chip, obviously this would be the size of the
Confucius
wafer.
say,
But
"He
this
who
doesn't
stand on
include the
toilet is
impact of
high up."
yield. It would have to be probably 3 or 4 times the size.
And
But what we
namaste,
basically have here
namaste,
is
holiday and express,
72
yada,
Blackwell
yada.
GPUs or
Oh my God.
144 dies. This one chip here is 1.4 exaflops. The world's largest supercomputer, fastest supercomputer, only recently, this entire room supercomputer only recently achieved an exaflop plus. This is 1.4 exaflops of AI floating point performance. It has 14 terabytes of memory, but here's the amazing thing. The memory bandwidth is 1.2 petabytes per second. That's basically the entire internet traffic that's happening right now. The entire world's internet traffic is being processed across these chips, okay? And we have 130 trillion transistors in total.
Hi, Neo.
2,592 CPU cores.
Man,
Whole
fucking
bunch
facts,
of networking.
bro.
And so these, I wish I could do this. I don't think I will. So these are the Blackwells.
Oh.
These
Steven,
are
too late,
ConnectX
bro. How are you?
networking chips. These are the NVLink, and we're trying to pretend
Hiya.
about the NVLink spine.
You missed the enemy.
That's not possible.
Anime.
The anime. Yeah.
It was amazing,
These
bro.
are
It was
all
amazing.
of the HBM memories.
You missed it.
14 terabytes of HBM memory.
Do you hear how
This is
sad
what
he
we're
is,
trying to do,
Steven?
and this is the miracle. This is the miracle of the Blackwell system. The Blackwell dies right here. It is the largest single chip the world's ever made. But yet,
Okay, that's cool,
the
bro.
miracle is really, in addition to that,
You didn't
this
see
is,
the anime,
Grace Blackwell
bitch.
system. Well, the goal of all of this, of course,
Don't even.
is so that we can. Thank you. Thanks. Boy, is there a chair I could sit down for a second?
Oh God, what's he gonna do now?
He's gonna sit down on the ground. No.
It's gonna be some like robot chair.
Can I have a Michelob Ultra?
Fucking Michelob, fucking ad right there.
AI will bring the chair, right?
Right?
How is it possible that we're in the Michelob Ultra Stadium? It's like coming to NVIDIA and we don't have a GPU for you.
Right? I bet you if I go to
So,
order one.
so we need an
you won't
enormous
have
amount of
one.
computation because we want to train larger and larger models. And these inferences used to be one inference, but in the future, the AI is going to be talking to itself. It's going to be thinking. It's going to be internally
no.
reflecting, processing. So today,
no.
when the tokens are being generated at you, so long as it's coming out at 20 or 30 tokens per second, it's basically as fast as anybody can read. However, in the future, and right now with GPT-01, you know, with the new
If you have light sensitivities,
Gemini
please put
Pro and
on
the new the
best
01, 03
shades.
models,
If I
they're
don't
talking to
want to
themselves,
mention people
reflecting.
have seizures
They're
with that
thinking.
flicker on that
And
big
so,
ass thing,
as you can
right?
imagine, the rate at which the tokens could be ingested is incredibly high. And so we need the token rates, the token generation rates, to go way up. And we also have to drive
There's
the
gonna
cost
be a
way
lot of
down
memes, bro.
simultaneously so that the quality of service can be extraordinary, the cost to
I can't wait
customers
for the
can continue to be low,
Captain Taiwan
and,
meme.
AI will continue to scale. And so that's the fundamental purpose, the reason why we created NVLink. Well, one of the most important things that's happening in the world of enterprise is agentic AI. Agentic AI basically is a perfect example of test time scaling.
So they're coming out with a new Street
It's a
Fighter?
system of models. Some of it is
Yeah, and
understanding,
he's in it.
interacting with the customer, interacting with the user. Some of it's maybe retrieving information from storage,
Rhino,
a semantic AI
they're coming out
system,
with a new Street
like a
Fighter.
RAG. Maybe it's going on to the internet. Maybe it's studying a PDF file. And so it might be using tools. It might be using a calculator. And it might be using a generative AI to generate
I really want to forward,
charts
but
and
this
stuff.
is live.
And it's taking
Just
the problem
pause
you gave
it.
it,
I
breaking
can
it
reduce
down
the
step by step,
volume, but
and it's
still.
iterating through all
Just
these different
pause
models.
it.
Well,
What's the point?
in order
It's
to
the same
respond
thing.
to a customer in the
reduce the
future,
volume.
in order for AI to respond, it used to be ask a question, answer starts spewing out. In the future, you
I don't know
ask
why
a
I feel
question,
like I'm in
whole
a
bunch of models
lecture.
will be working in the background. And
Reduce
so
the volume.
test time scaling, the amount of computation used for inferencing is going to go through the roof. It's going to go
Even more.
through the roof because we want better and better answers. Well, to help the industry
It's
build
about the
agentic
same.
AI, our go-to-market is not direct to enterprise customers.
I
Our
like
go-to-market
retracing in AI.
is we work
And
with
yeah,
software
I
developers
approve.
in the IT ecosystem
Yeah,
to
that
integrate our
that means like
technology
Reggie
to make possible
Fells,
new
I mean, from
capabilities. Just like we
Nintendo
did
saying
with
my
computer
buddy is
libraries,
ready.
we now want to do that with AI libraries. And just as the computing model of the past has
This
APIs
televangelist,
that are
yeah.
doing
Then
computer
you've been
graphics,
Is he
or
the new
doing
Benny
linear
Hinn
algebra,
or
or
Jim
doing fluid
Baker? God
dynamics,
loves you.
in the future,
really
on
does.
top of those
By my two
acceleration libraries,
So,
acceleration
said
libraries, we'll have
televangelists are
AI libraries.
religious like priests who they do these big huge conferences, honestly, like this, but
Okay.
you know, they're
Yeah, yeah,
spreading
yeah.
the word of God, and then they sprinkle in, and if you buy our new Bible, and it's just so ridiculous because it's just a big money grab.
Yeah.
All of these different really complicated software and the model itself, we package it up, we optimize
There's gonna
it,
be a lot
we
of
put it
memes
into
about
a
the
container,
5090.
and you could take it wherever you like.
AI
And
loves
so we have models for
AI loves you.
speech, for animation, for digital
AI, bless you.
and we have new exciting models coming for physical AI. And these
Just
AI
pray
models
to the AI,
run in every single
and the
cloud.
AI will
because
reward
NVIDIA's
you
GPUs are now available in every single cloud.
with
It's
eternal
available in every single
happiness.
OEM. So you could literally take these models, integrate it into your
Oh
software
my God, Murray, you're
packages,
strong.
create AI agents that run on Cadence, or there might be ServiceNow agents, or they might be SAP agents, and they could deploy it to their customers and run it wherever the customers want to run the software. The next layer is what we call NVIDIA NeMo.
Nemo, he found Nemo.
Essentially a digital employee onboarding and training evaluation system.
Oh.
In the future, these AI agents are essentially digital workforce that are working alongside your employees, doing things for you on your behalf. And so the way that you would bring these specialized agents into these special agents into your company is to onboard them, just like you onboard an employee. And so we have different libraries that helps these AI agents be trained for the type of
Sorry, Steven, you came at the boring
language
part.
in your company. Maybe the vocabulary is unique to your company. The business process is different. The way you work is different. So you would give them examples of what the work product should look like. And they would try to generate it, and you would give a feedback. And then you would evaluate them, so on and so forth. And so that...
So
and
I
you
should
would
just get the
guardrail them. You say,
50/80.
These are the things that you're not allowed to do. These are the things you're not allowed to say.
No, not you.
And-
There's
and
gonna
we even
be
give them access to certain information.
benchmarks before they are on
So
the
that entire
shelves
pipeline,
in the stores.
digital employee
You gotta see
pipeline
it first.
Benchmarks?
is
Yeah.
called NeMo. In a lot of ways, the
YouTubers
IT
doing
department of every
benchmarks.
company is going to
Comparison.
be the HR department of AI agents in the future.
Don't
Today, they
understand that, but okay.
manage and maintain a bunch of software from the IT industry. In the future, they'll maintain, nurture, onboard, and improve a whole bunch of digital agents and provision them to the companies to use.
AI is a
And
paper
so
god.
your
GDC
IT department is going to
Nation,
become kind of like
talking,
AI agent HR. And on top of that, we provide a whole bunch of blueprints that our ecosystem could take advantage of. All of this is completely open source, and so you could take it and modify the blueprints. We have blueprints for all kinds of different types of agents.
Congrats,
Well,
Neo,
today
leveling
we're
up to
also
level 1,
announcing
bro.
that we're doing
Keep the good
something
work up.
That's really cool
Good
and
job.
I think really clever. We're announcing a whole family of models that are based off of Llama.
NVIDIA
The
Llama.
Nemotron Language Foundation models.
Nemotron.
Llama 3.1
Botron.
is a complete phenomenon. The download of Llama 3.1 from Meta, 650,000 times, something like that.
Where's
It
Dorytron?
has been derived and turned
Right
into
here,
other
baby,
models.
right here. You're
About
looking at her.
60,000 other different models. It is singularly the reason why just about every single enterprise and every single
Oh my
industry
God, Tom.
has been activated to start working on AI. Well, the thing that we did was we realized that the Llama models really could be better fine-tuned for enterprise use. And so we fine-tune them using our expertise and our capabilities, and we turn them into the Llama Nemotron suite of open models. There are small ones that interact in very, very fast response time, extremely small. They're what we
I'm
call
gonna post
super
this pictures, Tom.
Llama Nemotron Supers. They're
On
basically
YouTube
the
post.
mainstream versions of your models. Or your Ultra model. The Ultra model could be used to be a teacher model for a whole bunch of other models. It could be a reward model, evaluator, a judge for other models to create
Nerdvana.
answers
Oh,
and decide
Neo.
whether it's a good answer or not.
wanna see
Give-
something
basically
crazy?
give feedback to other models. It could be distilled in a lot of different ways. Basically, a teacher model, a knowledge
Uh-oh,
distillation
Sergio just leveled up.
model.
Congrats,
Very large, very
Sergio.
So all of
Sergi.
this is now available online. Well,
Oh, level
these
2.
models
Damn, you need a lot to
are
chat,
incredible.
bro. Damn.
It's number one in leaderboards for chat, leaderboard
Bot
for
Rex.
instruction, leaderboard for retrieval.
Yeah,
So
boy.
the different types of functionalities
Yeah,
necessary
boy.
that are used in AI agents around the world, these are going to be incredible models for you. We're also working with the ecosystem. All of our NVIDIA AI
Oh my
technologies
God,
are
Tom.
integrated into
Captain
the
Taiwan.
IT industry. We have great partners and really great work being done at ServiceNow, at SAP, at Siemens, for industrial AI. Cadence is doing great work. Synopsys is doing great work. I'm really proud of the work that we do with Perplexity. As you know, they revolutionized search. Yeah, really fantastic stuff. Codium, every software engineer in the world. This is going to be the next giant AI application. Next giant AI service, period, is software coding. 30 million software engineers around the world. Everybody is going to have a software assistant helping them code. If not, obviously you're going to be way less productive and create lesser good code. And so this is 30 million. There's 1 billion knowledge workers in the world. It is very, very clear AI agents is probably the next robotics industry and likely to be a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity. Well, let me show you some of the blueprints that we've created and some of the work that we've done with our partners.
They made the chips for
with
BMWs,
these
yeah,
AI
Steven,
agents.
yeah. There was a high school when I lived in Kansas, they were called
AI
Steven High.
agents.
And there was another high school team, I swear to God, called the Trojans. And they would compete against each other, the Trojans versus the Steven. Oh my God.
AI, yeah. Bro, if Sergio, if we did that challenge, we would be dead by now.
NEMO framework. Let organizations easily develop AI agents and deploy them anywhere. We will onboard and train our agentic workforces on our company's methods, like we do for employees. AI agents.
5% GPU, 95%. Let's talk about the AI. Exactly.
Literally.
But here's the thing, Steven. Yeah, nobody cares, but the big companies always get the AIs from NVIDIA.
And generate interactive podcasts for easy learning.
Well, he's doing this for stock support. So NVIDIA is doing extremely well. Their stock on the stock market is doing very well. So they're saying all of this stuff to make sure more people are investing in their stock, which will raise their stock price. So
I am AI'd out. Oh my God, Tom. Good night, bro.
Good night, Tom.
To find promising drug candidates faster than ever. And video analytics AI agents built on an NVIDIA.
I don't know. I start to have doubts that he's gonna do that comparison or talk about the features that the 50 series have. No, he always did this. Always have done that.
Generating 100,000 petabytes.
But this is taking too much now.
They enable interactive search, summarization, and automated reporting, and help monitor traffic flows, flagging congestion or danger.
Oh yeah, they I think they are also providing Google.
They monitor processes and generate recommendations or improvement. Metropolis agents centralize data from hundreds of cameras and can reroute workers or robots when incidents occur. The age of agentic AI is here for every organization.
Okay. That was the first pitch at a baseball game. That was not generated. I just felt that none of you were impressed.
Steven,
okay, so
you missed
AI,
something in the beginning.
was created in the cloud and for the cloud. AI was created in the cloud and for the cloud.
There's a lot of fake frames this generation, a lot of more frame generation, which is going to be pretty bad. But if you want to talk about raw performance, no DLSS, no nothing, no, that's bad.
Whatever information you want. And so AI is perfect in the cloud. It was created in the cloud, it's perfect in the cloud. However, we would love to be able to take that AI everywhere. I've mentioned already that you could take NVIDIA AI to any cloud, but you could also put it inside your company. But the thing that we want to do more than anything is put it on our PC as well. And so, as you know, Windows 95 revolutionized the computer industry. It made possible this new suite of multimedia services, and it changed the way that applications was created forever. Windows 95, this model of computing, of course, is not perfect for AI. And so the thing that we would like to do is we would like to have, in the future, your AI basically become your AI assistant. And instead of instead of just the 3D APIs and the sound APIs and the video APIs, you would have generative APIs for 3D and generative APIs for language and generative AI for sound and so on and so forth. And we need a system that makes that possible while leveraging the massive investment that's in the cloud. There's no way that the world can create yet another way of programming AI models. It's just not going to happen. And so if we could figure out a way to make
Would you buy a Funko
Windows
Pop of him?
PC a world-class AI PC,
that's
it would be completely awesome.
honestly, I don't know. If it was so cheap, yeah, I would.
It's Windows WSL2. Windows WSL2. Windows WSL2 basically is two operating systems within one. It works perfectly. It's developed for developers, and it's developed so that you can have access to bare metal. It's been WSL2
it's developed for developers.
Optimized for cloud-native applications. It is optimized for, and very importantly,
I just want his Fortnite skin.
And so WSL2
Imagine.
supports CUDA perfectly out of
Might
the box.
happen in the future,
As a
bro.
result,
Fortnite will always surprise you.
everything that I showed you with NVIDIA NIMS, NVIDIA NeMo, the blueprints that we develop that are going to be up in ai.nvidia.com, so long as the computer fits it, so long as you can fit that model, and we're going to have many models that fit, whether it's vision models or language models or speech models or these animation digital human models, all kinds of different types of models are going to be perfect for your PC, and you download it and it should just run. And so our focus is to turn Windows WSL2.
I hope they call it Nemotron.
Target first-class platform that we will support.
Oh my God.
And so this is an incredible thing for engineers and developers everywhere.
Oh, fuck.
Let me show you something that we can do with that.
Captain Taiwan!
Nemotron, assemble.
Generative AI synthesizes amazing images from image composition can be
Comotron.
control using only words.
Slang for child
With NVIDIA
molester.
NIM microservices, creators can use simple 3D
Oh my God.
objects to guide AI image
By the way, I'm so happy that
generation.
I think this is the first time I've seen you here, Neo.
To develop the look of a scene. They
I
start
think
by
he was
laying
just
out
gifted a
3D
membership.
assets
Yeah.
created by hand or generated with AI. Then use
But
an
you're very
image
welcome. We
generation
usually
NIM,
play games, I
such as
promise.
Flux.
Yeah, I do play Fortnite actually, and sometimes some other AAA games.
Add or move objects to refine the composition.
Welcome, bro. Welcome, Neo.
To frame the perfect shot. Or reimagine the whole
Sometimes
scene
maybe
with a new
good,
prompt.
sometimes maybe shit.
Assisted by generative AI and NVIDIA
Wow, look
NIM,
at the images,
an artist
guys.
can quickly
It's
realize their
amazing.
vision.
Wow. The
NVIDIA
AI can
AI
provide
for
you
your
a picture
PCs.
actually better than the picture you take
Hundreds
with
of millions of PCs
fucking $1
in
million
Windows,
camera.
And so we could get them ready for AI. OEMs, all the PC OEMs we work with, just basically all of the world's leading PC OEMs, are going to get their PCs ready for this stack. And so AI PCs are coming to a whole new
Thanks for membership. I play games. Fortnite is big for guys. What? I'm old and I'm still playing Fortnite.
Linux is good. Okay, let's talk about physical AI.
Oh my God, here we go. Physical.
Speaking of Linux, let's talk about physical AI. So, physical AI. Imagine,
Will you massage me?
whereas your large language model, you give it your context, your prompt on the left, and it generates tokens one at a time to produce the output. That's basically how it works. The amazing thing is this model in the middle is quite large, has billions of parameters. The context length is incredibly large because you might decide to load in a PDF. In my case, I might load in several PDFs before I ask it a question. Those PDFs are turned into tokens. The basic attention characteristic of a transformer has every single token find its relationship and relevance against every other token. So you could have hundreds of thousands of tokens, and the computational load increases quadratically. And it does
Right,
this
Neo?
all of the parameters, all of the input sequence, process it through every single layer of the transformer, and it produces one token. That's the reason why we needed Blackwell. And then the next token is produced when the current token is done. It puts the current token into the input sequence and takes that whole thing and generates the next token. It does it one at a time. This is the transformer model. It's the reason why it is so,
you should probably get your treatment
incredibly
out.
effective, computationally demanding.
What
if
falling asleep,
instead of
show us
PDFs,
some... Yeah, that's what
it's your
we all were
surrounding?
waiting
And
for.
what if instead of the prompt, a
I guess the
question,
crowd too.
it's a request? Go over there and pick up that, that box and bring it back. And instead of what is produced in tokens as text, it produces action tokens. Well, that I just described is a very sensible thing for the future of robotics. And the technology is right around the corner. But what we need to do is we need to create the effectively the world model of, as opposed to GPT.
Let the AI do it right now.
Language model. And this world model has to understand the language of the world. It has to understand physical dynamics, things like gravity and friction and inertia. It has to understand geometric and spatial relationships. It has to understand cause and effect. If you drop something, it falls to the ground. If you, poke at it, it tips over. It has to understand object permanence. If you roll a ball over the kitchen counter, when it goes off the other side, the ball didn't leave into another quantum universe. That's still there. And so all of these types of understanding is intuitive understanding that we know that most models today have a very hard time with. And so we would like to create we need a world foundation model. Today we're announcing a very big thing. We're announcing NVIDIA Cosmos, a world foundation model that is designed, that was created to understand the physical world. And the only way for you to really understand this is to see it. Let's play it.
Okay. Are you sure I'll understand it?
Wow. AI.
The next frontier of AI is physical AI. Model performance is directly related to data availability, but physical world data is costly to capture, curate, and label. NVIDIA Cosmos is a world foundation model development platform to advance physical AI. It includes auto-regressive world foundation models, diffusion-based world foundation models, advanced tokenizers, and an NVIDIA CUDA, an AI-accelerated data pipeline.
Am I going to be tested on this later?
No.
Cosmos models ingest text.
Oh, you mean from his lecture?
Virtual world states as
Yeah, probably he's doing an exam.
I feel like I'm in school.
Exactly, that's what I said earlier. I feel like I'm in a lecture, man, and I need to study.
Yeah.
Real-world environments, lighting,
like the
and
PowerPoint presentation, like I need to be learning with regenerative, physical. I can't remember the other one.
Life is like a cow. You buy it as a baby, raise it up on the best you have, and maybe let it mate and set it to the market. It's almost wow.
Blues Clues, don't talk to me about
whether
Steven.
Diverse objects,
Steve,
or environments, conditions like weather, or time of day, or edge case scenarios.
Oh my God, look at that.
Developers use Cosmos to generate worlds for reinforcement learning AI feedback to improve policy models.
Bro, seriously.
Or to test and validate model performance. Even across multi-sensor views.
Alright, wake me up when he gets to it.
Cosmos can generate tokens in real time, bringing the power of
foresight
and multiverse simulation to AI models.
So this is showing us, guys, in the near future, not very near, but in the near future, approximately between 15 to 30 years from now, there's gonna be more robots, more AIs than humans who's working.
That's a very large statement you just made. That's very hard for you to back up.
I mean, not statement. That's an opinion, an idea. That's what I think.
Okay.
World foundation model.
I said I think.
It is trained on 20 million hours of video. The 20 million hours of video focuses on physical dynamic things. So dynamic nature themes, humans walking, hands moving, manipulating things, things that are fast camera movements. It's really about teaching the AI, not about generating creative content, but teaching the AI to understand the physical world. And with this physical AI, there are many downstream things that we could do as a result. We could do synthetic data generation to train models. We could distill it and turn it into effectively the beginnings of a robotics model. You could have it generate multiple physically based, physically plausible scenarios of the future, basically do a Doctor Strange. You could, because this model understands the physical world, of course, you saw a whole bunch of images generated. This model understanding the physical world, it also could do, of course, captioning. And so it could take videos, caption it incredibly well, and that captioning and the video could be used to train large language models, multimodality large language models. And so you could use this technology to use this foundation model to train robots, as well as large language models. And so this is the NVIDIA Cosmos. The platform has an autoregressive model for real-time applications, has diffusion model for very high-quality image generation. It's incredible tokenizer, basically learning the vocabulary of real world, and a data pipeline so that if you would like to take all of this and then train it on your own data, this data pipeline, because there's so much data involved, we've accelerated everything end-to-end for you. And so this is the world's first data processing pipeline that's CUDA accelerated as well as AI accelerated. All of this is part of the Cosmos platform. And today we're announcing that Cosmos is open licensed. It's open available on GitHub. We hope that this moment, and there's a small, medium, large for very fast models, mainstream models, and also teacher models, basically
So what do you think,
knowledge
Sid?
transfer models.
Should I go for 5090?
Cosmos
No,
World
not yet.
Foundation model being open,
Wait for the
we really
benchmarks.
hope will do for the
And you
world
still
of
have a new
robotics and
GPU, just
industrial
bought one.
AI, what Llama
Why
3
would you
has
waste
done
and throw
for
that away?
enterprise AI. The magic happens when you connect Cosmos to
He sounds
Omniverse.
like
and
you.
the reason fundamentally is this.
Unless
Omniverse
he's selling it for
is
the same
a
price.
physics
Or losing at least
grounded.
$100.
Not physically grounded, but physics grounded. It's algorithmic physics, principled physics simulation grounded system. It's a simulator. When you connect that to Cosmos, it provides the grounding, the ground truth that can control and to condition the Osmos generation. As a result, what comes out of Osmos is grounded on truth. This is exactly the same idea as connecting a large language model to a RAG, to a retrieval augmented generation system. You want to ground the AI generation on ground truth. And so the combination of the two gives you a physically simulated,
Also, he did not
physically
announce the date, Lolo,
multiverse generation.
for the YouTubers
And the application
to
use cases
reveal
are
the
really
videos.
quite exciting.
I
And
know.
of course,
Because,
for
trust me,
robotics,
already
for
by
industrial
now, some of them
applications,
already have
it
the
is very, very
5090
I know.
and
This-
5080.
Cosmos
Just to
plus
test it.
Omniverse plus Cosmos represents the
I
third
know.
computer that's necessary for building robotic
They've been
systems.
held to NDAs.
Every robotics company will ultimately have
Bro,
to build three
what
computers.
would you do
the robotic
if
system
I
could
told
be a
you I got
factory,
a
the
new
robotic
TV
system
and
could
this
be a
is how
car,
I took
it could
it
be a
home?
robot. You need three
What do you mean?
fundamental computers. One
You'll see.
computer, of course,
New
to train
TV?
the
I can't
AI.
understand.
Called the DGX
Just
computer
look.
to train the AI. Another, of course, when you're done, to deploy the AI. We call that AGX. That's inside the car. in
Oh
a
my
robot,
God.
In an AMR or at the in a stadium or whatever it is.
Could you
these
fucking imagine?
computers are at the edge and they're autonomous.
That box is empty 100%.
You need a digital twin. This
Maybe.
is all the simulations that we're seeing.
Maybe.
The digital twin is where the AI.
He's trolling, man. He's
They're-
trolling. He can't
No,
put it
they're
inside
on
the
the-
car. He can't. He
They're
can't.
on, they're on the highway though. They're driving fast.
No, that's not fast. They're driving slow. You can't tell. It's like
No, they're
40.
driving fast.
These three computers are going to be working interactively. NVIDIA's strategy for the industrial world, and we've been talking about this for some time, is this three-computer system. Instead of a three-body problem, we have a three-computer
I did.
solution. And so it's the NVIDIA of robotics.
يلا are you gonna talk about it now? Bro. I'm getting sleepy because
so
of
let
this.
me give you 3 examples.
Oh my God.
Right, so the first example is how we apply all of this to industrial digitalization.
Bro, his AI might conquer the world.
Hundreds of thousands of warehouses.
He can make an army out of AI.
The backbone of a $50 trillion manufacturing industry. All of that has to become software defined. All of it has to have automation in the future. And all of it will be infused with robotics.
Sid, do picture-in-picture.
We're partnering with
Keynote,
let's go do car crash battle.
Leading warehouse automation solutions provider, and
I don't think
Accenture,
I can do that.
the world's largest professional services provider.
Picture-in-picture will work only
digital manufacturing.
if I play Fortnite on the browser.
Working together to create something that's really special. And I'll show you that in a second. But our go-to-market is
even if I do Windows, I can't play Fortnite.
No, you can't.
Fortnite will be on top.
Platforms and all the technology platforms that we have through
sound-wise, sure.
Developers and ecosystem partners, and we have just a growing number of ecosystem partners connecting to Omniverse. And the reason for that is very clear. Everybody wants.
I remember the
to
2080 Ti conference.
There's
this is
so
too
much
much.
waste,
A lot of people
so much opportunity for automation in that $50 trillion of the world's GDP. So let's take a look at that. This one
robot with this much AI,
that we're doing with Keynote and Accenture.
Keynote,
oh my God.
the supply chain solution company. Accenture,
I want to get supplied by
AI, and NVIDIA are bringing physical AI to the $1 trillion
I need some supplies with from the AI
center market.
They provide me some supplies.
Managing high-performance warehouse logistics involves navigating a complex web of decisions influenced by constantly shifting variables.
Omniverse.
These include daily and seasonal demand changes, space constraints, workforce availability, and the integration of diverse robotic and automated systems.
He even
and predicting
used ray tracing in his demos. What the fuck?
Physical warehouse is nearly impossible today.
Yeah.
To tackle these challenges, Keynote is adopting.
Remember about 3 years ago was all about the metaverse? Yep. Now there's Omniverse, huh?
To test and optimize robotic fleets. First, Keynote's warehouse management solution assigns tasks to the industrial AI brains in the digital twin, such as moving
I agree, Neo. I agree.
to a shuttle storage
There's a lot of nerds gonna do that.
The robot's brains are in a simulation of a physical warehouse, digitalized into Omniverse using OpenUSD connectors to aggregate CAD, video and image to 3D, LiDAR to point cloud, and AI-generated data. The fleet of robots execute tasks by perceiving and reasoning about their Omniverse digital twin environment, planning their next motion and acting. The robot brains can see the resulting state through sensor simulations and decide their next action. The loop continues while Mega precisely tracks the state of everything in the digital twin. Now, Keynote can simulate infinite scenarios at scale, while measuring operational KPIs.
Breathe slowly.
Such as throughput, efficiency,
I'm not breathing
and
slowly.
utilization.
No, I heard you.
Deploying changes to the physical warehouse.
Like
Together
from
with
your
NVIDIA,
nose.
Keynote and Accenture are reinventing industrial autonomy.
In the future, that's incredible. Everything is in simulation.
It's probably the blanket that laid down.
In the future, every factory will have a digital twin. And that digital twin
Where's my digital twin?
Exactly like the real factory. And in fact, you could use Omniverse with Cosmos to generate a whole bunch of future scenarios. And you pick, then an AI decides which one of the scenarios are the most optimal for whatever KPIs. And that becomes the programming constraints, the program, if you will, the AIs that will be deployed into the real factories. The next example, autonomous vehicles. The AV revolution has arrived.
Oh, look at that.
After so many years, with Waymo's success and Tesla's success, it is very, very clear autonomous vehicles has finally arrived. Well, our offering to this industry is the 3 computers, the training systems to train the AIs, the simulation systems, and the synthetic data generation systems, Omniverse.
I think he's working with
Elon
Musk.
Also the computer that's inside the car. Each car company might work with us in a different way, use 1 or 2 or 3 of the computers. We're working with just about every major car company around the world, Waymo and Zoox and Tesla, of course, in their data center, BYD, the largest EV company in the world, JLR's got a really cool car coming, Mercedes has a fleet of cars coming with NVIDIA starting this year, going to production. And I'm super, super pleased to announce that today, Toyota and NVIDIA are going to partner together to create their next generation AVs. Just so many cool companies, Lucid and Rivian and Xiaomi and, of course, Volvo, just so many different companies. Wabi is building self-driving trucks. Aurora, we announced this week also that Aurora is going to use NVIDIA to build self-driving trucks. Autonomous, 100 million cars built each year.
Oh my God.
1 billion vehicles on the road all over the world. 1 trillion miles that are driven around the world each year. That's all going to be either highly autonomous or, fully autonomous coming up. And so this is going to be a very large industry. I predict that this will likely be the first multi-billion-dollar robotics industry.
Looking at the crowd,
this business for us,
who's paying attention.
Notice in just a few of these cars that are starting
but
to ramp.
not so many.
Our business is already $4 billion, and this year probably on a run rate about $5 billion. So really significant business already. This is going to be very large. Well, today we're announcing that our next generation processor for the car, our next generation computer for the car, is called Thor. I have one right here.
Thor.
Okay, this is Thor.
What a name.
This is a robotics computer. This is a robotics computer. It takes sensors and just a madness amount of sensor information. Process it, umpteen cameras, high resolution, radars, lidars, they're all coming into this chip. And this chip has to process all that sensor, turn them into tokens, put them into a transformer, and predict the next path. And this AV computer is now in full production. Thor is 20 times the processing capability of our last generation Orin, which is really the standard of autonomous vehicles today. And so this is just really quite incredible. Thor is in full production. This robotics processor, by the way, also goes into a full robot. And so it could be an AMR, it could be a humanoid robot, it could be the brain, it could be the manipulator. This processor basically is a universal robotics computer. The second part of our drive system that I'm incredibly proud of is the dedication to safety. Drive OS, I'm pleased to announce, is now the first software-defined programmable AI computer that has been certified up to ASIL D, which is the highest standard of functional safety for automobiles. The only and the highest. And so I'm really, really proud of this. ASIL D, ISO 26262. It is the work of some 15,000 engineering years. This is just extraordinary work. And as a result of that, CUDA is now a functional, safe computer. And so if you're building a robot, NVIDIA CUDA, yep. Okay, so now I told you I was going to show you what would we use Omniverse and Cosmos to do in the context
I wish
of
I'd saved all the
self-driving
tokens
cars.
I bought at the market back
today,
in the day.
Instead of showing you a whole bunch
I'd
of
be freaking rich.
videos of cars driving on the road, I'll show you some of that too. But I want to show you how we use the car to reconstruct digital twins automatically using AI and use that capability to train future AI models. Okay, let's play it.
Oh my God, another trailer.
Come on.
The autonomous vehicle revolution is here.
At least this
Building
time is cars.
autonomous vehicles, like all robots, requires 3 computers. NVIDIA DGX to train AI models, Omniverse to test drive and generate synthetic data, and Drive AGX, a supercomputer in the car. Building safe autonomous vehicles means addressing edge scenarios, but real-world data is limited, so synthetic data is essential for training. The Autonomous Vehicle Data Factory, powered by NVIDIA Omniverse, AI models, and Cosmos generates synthetic driving scenarios that enhance training data by orders of magnitude. First, OmniMap fuses map and geospatial data to construct drivable 3D environments. Driving scenario variations can be generated from replayed drive logs or AI traffic generators.
Wow, this is the
Next,
omniverse.
a neural reconstruction engine uses autonomous vehicle sensor logs to create high-fidelity 4D simulation environments. It replays previous drives in 3D and generates scenario variations to amplify training data. Finally, Edify 3DS
We're not gonna drive
automatically
in the far
searches through
future.
existing asset libraries or generates new assets to create sim-ready scenes.
used to drive cars.
Oh yeah, do you remember?
The omniverse scenarios
Remember
are
those
used to
days?
condition Cosmos to
was
generate
fun.
massive amounts of photorealistic data,
Those were the
reducing the
days.
sim-to-real gap. And with text prompts, generate near infinite variations of the driving scenario.
Look at all days.
With Cosmos Nemotron Video Search, the massively scaled synthetic data set,
Cosmotron.
combined with recorded drives,
Cosmotron,
can be curated
Nemotron,
to train models.
Brandon's already
Megatron.
updated his
AI data
Epic
factory
username to
scales
Nemotron.
hundreds
Oh.
of drives into billions
Rhino.
of effective units.
No,
setting the
really.
standard
Yes,
for safe
he's
and advanced
Nemotron.
autonomous driving.
100%.
Is that incredible? We
No, it's not incredible.
take thousands of drives and turn them into billions of miles. We are going to have mountains of training data for autonomous vehicles. Of course, we still need actual cars on the road. Of course, we will continuously collect data for as long as we shall live.
Do we?
However, synthetic data generation using this multiverse, physically based, physically grounded capability so that we generate data for training AIs that are physically grounded
like
and
swimming.
accurate and or plausible so that we could have an enormous amount of data to train with. The AV industry is here. This is an incredibly exciting time. Super excited about the next several years. I think you're going to see, just as computer graphics
Tesla.
was revolutionized such incredible
Mojave,
pace,
Lucio,
you're going to see the
Luca.
pace of AV
I know
development
Volvo and Toyota
increasing
and Tesla from
tremendously
there.
over the next
That's
several
it.
years.
Just keep swimming, just keep
I
swimming.
think,
Exactly, Neo.
I think the next part is robotics.
No.
So
Wow.
Alright, I think we're done. I think
What
we're
the?
done. I
humanoid
think we don't give a
robots,
shit.
my friends,
Oh my god.
Are they gonna? I need a massage.
the
They're gonna make
ChatGPT
Tesla's
moment
robots look like
for
stupid.
general robotics is just around the corner.
I think this
And
is
in fact,
near the end
all of the
now.
enabling technologies that I've been talking about
Nope.
is going to make it possible for us in the next several years to see very rapid breakthroughs, surprising breakthroughs in general robotics. Now, the reason why general robotics is so important is whereas robots with tracks and wheels require special environments to accommodate them, there are three robots in the world that we can make that require no green fields. Brownfield adaptation is perfect.
What the fuck does
If
that mean?
we could possibly build these amazing
Off-road.
robots, we could deploy them in exactly the world that we've built for ourselves. These three robots are, one, agentic robots and agentic AI, because
the fuck does
they're
that mean?
information workers.
Where's War Machine?
The computers that we have in our offices is going to be great.
Fucking A.
Number two, self-driving cars. And the reason for that is we spent 100 plus years building roads and cities. And then number three, humanoid robots. If we have the technology to solve these three, this will be the largest technology industry the world's ever seen. And so we think that the robotics era is just around the corner. The critical capability is how to train these robots.
I never thought they would be
In the
able
case
to
of
make it so
humanoid
fast.
robots, the imitation
Do you remember the
information is
movie
rather
I,
hard to
Robot?
collect. And the reason for that is, in the case of car, you just drive it. We're driving cars all the time. In the case of these human or robots, the imitation information, the human demonstration is rather laborious to do. And so we need to come up with a clever way to take hundreds of demonstrations, thousands of human demonstrations, and somehow use artificial intelligence and Omniverse to synthetically generate millions of synthetically generated motions. And from those motions, the AI can learn how to perform a task. Let me show you how that's done.
World War III soldiers. Damn. Damn. Yeah, they might start PUBG in real life.
Developers around the world are building the next wave of physical, AI-embodied robots, humanoids. Developing general-purpose robot models requires massive amounts of real-world data, which is costly to capture and curate.
He's dressed up!
NVIDIA Isaac GR00T helps tackle these challenges, providing humanoid robot developers with 4 things: robot foundation models, data pipelines, simulation frameworks, and a Thor robotics computer. The NVIDIA Isaac GR00T blueprint for synthetic motion generation is a simulation workflow for imitation learning, enabling developers to generate exponentially large data sets from a small number of human demonstrations. First, GR00T Teleop enables skilled human workers to portal into a digital twin of their robot using the Apple Vision Pro. This means operators can capture data even without a physical robot, and they can operate the robot in a risk-free environment, eliminating the chance of physical damage or wear and tear. To teach a robot a single task, operators capture motion trajectories through a handful of teleoperated demonstrations, then use GR00T Mimic to multiply these trajectories into a much larger dataset. Next, they use GR00T Gen, built on Omniverse and Cosmos, for domain randomization and 3D to real upscaling, generating an exponentially larger dataset. The Omniverse and Cosmos Multiverse Simulation Engine provides a massively scaled dataset to train the robot policy. Once the policy is trained, developers can perform software-in-the-loop testing and validation in Isaac Sim
He's so experienced in this, how to make it as long as he can.
The age of general robotics is arriving, powered by NVIDIA Isaac GR00T.
He's just saying the same thing over and over again, but with different sentences.
Of data to train robots with. NVIDIA Isaac GR00T. NVIDIA Isaac GR00T. This is our platform to provide technology elements to the robotics industry to accelerate the development of general robotics. And well, I have one more thing that I want to show you.
Oh my God.
None of this would be possible if not for this incredible project that we started about a decade ago. Inside the company was called Project Digits, Deep Learning GPU Intelligence Training System. Digits. Well, before we launched it, I shrunk it to DGX.
Jeffs? What do you mean by Jeffs,
RTX,
Sergio?
AGX, OVX, and all of the other X's that we have in the company. And it really revolutionized.
Can you buy a
DGX1
robot
really
that works? Oh my God.
Where's DGX1? DGX1 revolutionized artificial intelligence. The reason why we built it was because we wanted to make it possible for researchers and startups to have an out-of-the-box AI supercomputer. Imagine the way supercomputers were built in the past. You really have to build your own facility, and you have to go build your own infrastructure and really engineer it into existence. And so we created a supercomputer for AI development for researchers and startups that comes literally one out of the box. I delivered the first one to a startup company in 2016 called OpenAI, and Elon was there, and Ilya Sutskever was there, and many of NVIDIA engineers were there, and we celebrated the arrival of DGX1, and obviously it revolutionized artificial intelligence and computing. But now artificial intelligence is everywhere. It's not just in researchers and startup labs. We want artificial intelligence, as I mentioned in the beginning of our talk. This is now the new way of doing computing. This is the new way of doing software. Every software engineer, every creative artist, everybody who uses computers today as a tool will need an AI supercomputer. And so I just wish that DGX-1 was smaller. And
guess what?
So
they shrunk it.
Imagine,
I shrunk the kids, darling.
ladies and gentlemen,
guess what?
What the fuck? How did he shrunk it and take it out? What?
Magic, Habibi, magic.
What? Come on, did you see that?
NVIDIA's latest AI supercomputer.
I'm literally about to fall asleep.
And it's finally called Project Digits right now. And if you have a good name for it, reach out to us. Here's the amazing thing. This is an AI supercomputer. It runs the entire NVIDIA AI stack. All of NVIDIA's software runs on this.
America got
DGX
technology.
Cloud runs on this.
Right now?
Well, somewhere, and it's wireless or connected to your computer.
Somewhere.
It's even a workstation if you like it to be, and you could access it. You could reach it like a cloud supercomputer, and NVIDIA's AI works on it. And it's based on a super secret chip that we've been working on called GB110, the smallest Grace Blackwell that we make. And I have, well, you know what? Let's show everybody inside.
Oh my God. Grace, CPU, Blackwell, GPU. Oh, the NG link to connect them together.
Damn.
It's just so cute. And this is the chip that's inside.
So cute.
It is in production. This top secret chip we did in collaboration. The CPU, the Grace CPU, is built for NVIDIA in collaboration with MediaTek. They're the world's leading SoC company.
Oh my God!
And they worked with us to build this CPU, this CPU SoC.
I think it might be the 5090.
Chip-to-chip NVLink to the Blackwell GPU. And this little thing here is in full production. We're expecting this computer to be available.
No, actually, yeah, this might be his back bling, and his pickaxe is gonna be.
It's just incredible what we could do, and it's
he just talked over. He said when it's going to be available.
No, this is not the GPU. He's talking about this.
I know, but
do I need more hands or more pockets?
No, it's not related.
All right, so
oh
imagine
my God,
this is what it looks
mind.
like. Who doesn't want one of those? And if you use PC, Mac, anything, because it's a cloud platform. It's a cloud computing platform that sits on your desk. You could also use it as a Linux workstation if you like. If you would like to have double digits, this is what it looks like. And you connect it together with ConnectX.
The fact of the matter is, if a supercomputer is going to be available for purchase in May,
all of that
the
out of the
GPU
box.
should
it's
be
like
available for purchase
Our entire
sooner.
supercomputing stack is available. And so, NVIDIA Project Digits.
Only $10,000.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what I told you. I told you that we are in production with 3 new Blackwells. Not only is the Grace Blackwell supercomputers, NVLink 72s, in production all over the world, we now have 3 new Blackwell systems in production. One amazing AI foundational world foundation model, the world's first physical AI foundation model. It's open, available to activate the world's industries of robotics and such, and 3 robots. 3 robots. We're working on agentic AI, humanoid robots, and self-driving cars. It's been an incredible year. I want to thank all of you for your partnership. Thank all of you for coming. I made you a short video to reflect on last year and look forward to the next year. Play, please.
Oh my God! He ain't gonna say shit.
That's fucking weird.
You fucking cunt.
He always used to give a date.
That's fucked.
There's no date. A month? He never did that before. He always said, for example, 2nd of November, 2nd of December, 3rd of January. Just for examples.
Well, I guess we're fucked.
Wow. I would say late January.
Fuck off, stop.
21st, yeah, 21st and
No,
above.
it'll be sooner.
Okay, so the GPUs are available this month or next year, right? No, this month.
No fucking idea.
Yeah. He said this January, in January, but to be honest, I did not hear he said 25 January.
I don't.
But I think he means this month.
He said January? I didn't even hear him say that.
When they showed the graphics card.
Go back. We don't need to watch this.
Even the mechanical design is a miracle. Last generation, and we now have the ability to intermix AI workloads with computer graphics workloads. Is also able to now process
neural
networks.
Way before this.
So the shader is able to carry these neural networks, and as a result, possible shader.
No, that's where he got it.
Our brand new GeForce RTX 50 series Blackwell architecture. The GPU is just a beast. 92 billion transistors of AI to generate those pixels that I showed you, so that we could, and of shader memory some of our codes with programmable shader.
I'm no, he's not taking about
is
release
able
or
to
price
carry
yet.
these and beautiful images that are only possible because we use AI to get extraordinary results. Okay, so this is the brand new RTX Blackwell 5090. Now,
yeah, you said it before.
Even the mechanical design is a miracle. Look at this, it's got two fans. This whole graphics card is just one giant fan. You know, so the question is, where's the graphics card? Is it literally
Good night, Sergi, bro. Good night, bro.
The voltage regulator design is state-of-the-art. Incredible design. Great job. So here it is. Thank you. Well,
see,
this is RTX 4090.
Now.
I know many of you have one. I know it. Look, it's $1,599. It is one of the best investments you could possibly make. For $1,599, you bring it home to your $10,000 PC entertainment command center. Isn't that right? Don't tell me that's not true. Don't be ashamed.
Good community here. Glad to be invited with a membership. You're welcome. You even without a membership, bro. You're always gonna be welcome here, bro. Good night, Habibi. Take care.
Night, bro.
Take care, Neo.
It's liquid cooled. Fancy lights all over it. It's the modern home theater. It makes perfect sense. And now for $1,500 and $1,599, you get to upgrade that and turbocharge the living daylights out of it.
He said now.
With the Blackwell family, RTX
with the
5070, 4090 performance.
Now.
Impossible without artificial intelligence. Impossible without the 4 teraops.
So, Stephen, this is for you. Did you hear what he said? Impossible without whatever features. The 5070 is gonna reach 4090 performance. So raw performance, it's shit. It's the entry level GPU.
AI tensor cores, impossible without the G7 memories. Okay, so 5070, 4090 performance, $549, and here's the whole family. Starting from 5070 all the way up to 5090.
Read. Availability starting January.
5090, twice the performance of a 4090. Starting.
You fucking.
Of course, we're producing
bubbles.
at very large scale availability starting January. Well, it is incredible.
The problem is we are in January.
I know.
we have to wait until tomorrow. Maybe he's gonna. Maybe he was in rush. He forgot to tell actually the date.
No, it was right there. Available. They had. That was their moment. That was where they would say availability. That was it. They did that on purpose.
Listen, this CES whatever show was supposed to be in late October or early November. They delayed it 3 months or 2 months.
Fuck them.
But we managed to put these in gigantic performance GPUs into a laptop. This is a 50.
All right, I'm over it. I literally can't listen to him anymore. I'm gonna pass out. I'm not kidding. Oh, man. Well, there it is.
GG's.
Mm-hmm. Now are you leaving Fortnite?
Oh, no, why?
Well, just checking.
No, I'm not. I'm just here. Then key changes. And we're back to Fortnite, ladies and gentlemen. What is this background?
Oh, no. I'm not playing Battle Royale.
Oh, okay. Bye.
He put me to fucking sleep. I'll watch one game. I'm not even kidding, like, he made me so tired.
Oh, shit.
What? Oh, you don't want this map.
There we go.
You don't want this map.
It's fine.
What? Wait, I need to screenshot this. Ah, damn.
Screenshot what?
Your settings. You're not gonna tell me what your settings are.
Nope. It's different from PC to PC. Different
You're gonna
monitor to
gatekeep
monitor.
it. So I should just get the 5080.
No, just wait and see the benchmarks. The benchmarks is gonna be way before the release of GPUs on the market.
I don't care. I should just get the 5080. It's $1,000. I'll save $600.
No, you will save $1,000.
No, 600.
No, you're gonna
aren't
save.
gonna get-
No. You're gonna save.
They're not gonna get the 4090 in.
Maybe they will. Maybe they have.
They're not.
From MIBs, like they have some left in stock here and there. But still, no, don't get anything yet. Wait for the reviews, benchmarks, and then.
I don't give a fuck.
Yep. Man, I don't want to talk to you about this anymore.
Why can't I just get the 5080?
You have to fucking wait. See the benchmarks.
See
the differences.
What are the benchmarks?
I can't tell you. I don't have a 5090 or 5080 to do it. There's a guy whose name is Joker on YouTube, and there's Jay's 2 Cent, and there's Linus Tech, and there's so many other YouTubers who do benchmarks.
Look at what Rhino said.
5090. That does not exist yet. So when it exists, you can say that.
5090 Ti. Oh wait, where did his shot go?
I don't know.
You delete it.
I don't know. I don't know.
You have an echo on your sounding list. Oh shit, that was funny. Wait, what? Whoa.
Yeah, let's do our last game and then I'm gonna hop off.
Sorry, excuse me. Oh my god, just spit all over. Focus.
يا حيوان. I don't know how you made it.
No.
That's the worst CES I've seen by NVIDIA. Even the previous one was much better. Much better.
That's pretty bad. He's in here.
He's good.
He's so scared. I'm so fucking scared right now. He was so scared.
I don't know how to loot this house, bro. I don't think.
That chest is always there. Yeah. Still people over there. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Oh, hello, buddy. Hello, Shockwave friend. How
What?
do you do that?
Skills, habibi. Magic.
Golly. Why did you waste the shockwave?
Damn.
Loot. This is called a loot lake. When are they ever gonna change this fucking map?
That's some.
So it's good.
You have them even.
Heisted? Heisted.
Damn.
You can kill him.
Someone's splashing outside. That's him.
Push. Yep. Yeah? What the fuck is he doing? No. You're shooting too soon. Sorry, too late. Why is he camping zone? There he is. Nope, that's not him. Nope. Yes. No way. The other guy. How does he have heals? Jump pad. Oh!
What?
Oh yeah, that's a shitty jump pad. No, move. Yes!
Oh my god.
Why are you doing this? Just splash.
We'll have more shield.
Guy's gonna come right back. Oh, he didn't have it, did he?
No way, bro.
Nope. Enemies? In the shack. Dude, just splashing. Bouncing. Ah. It's a little to the right. It's getting pushed.
What are you doing outside?
You're on your right. was coming in hot. That guy's gonna be our problem. Damn.
Jackpot!
There she be. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Stay safe for fuck's sake. Yeah, this guy. Was that him? Or is this the black cat? Okay, no one.
I don't know.
Must have been him. Oh, on your left. Yeah, come get these heisted weapons, brother. Come and get it. You know you want it. It's legendary. Aha. Hi. No fucking way!
15 HP. GG's.
Yep. That was smart of him. With the shockwave, although I don't think he did it on purpose.
No, he did not know where I was inside the bush,
Right.
so he just wanted to get me out from the bush. That's it.
GG, GG.
Well, GG's.
Yep. Have a great rest of your night, day,
Thank you
evening.
so much.
Bye, Rhino. Bye, everyone else. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Well, GG's chat. We had a good day indeed, a good day. Thank you so much everyone in the chat for hanging here with us, and thanks for our new friend, Neo. He's probably sleeping by now. Sergio, I'm so happy that I've seen you again, bro. And hopefully I can see you in the future again. But for now, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in, my friends. See you soon, we'll meet again. Don't forget to like and share. Click subscribe to show you care.